How does the full faith and credit clause relate to out-of-state judgments? Have you ever wondered how a court ruling in one state can affect you in another state? This is where the full faith and credit clause comes into play. This clause is found in Article 4, Section 1 of the United States Constitution. It requires that each state recognizes and respects the public acts, records, and judicial proceedings of every other state. So, how does this relate to out-of-state judgments? When a court in one state issues a judgment, other states must honor that judgment as if it were their own. For example, if a court in State A decides a case and issues a final judgment, State B is obligated to recognize and enforce that judgment. This means that you cannot escape legal obligations simply by moving to another state. However, there are some important details to keep in mind. The recognition of a judgment is not automatic. The judgment must be a final decision made by a court that had proper authority over the case and the parties involved. If the original court did not have jurisdiction, or if the judgment was based on procedural errors, other states are not required to enforce it. Additionally, judgments that are still under appeal may not receive full faith and credit. From a conservative viewpoint, this clause aligns with the principles of limited government and state sovereignty as outlined in the 10th Amendment. While the Constitution mandates that states honor each other's judicial decisions, it does not impose federal control over state courts. States maintain their reserved powers, including the right to determine jurisdiction and the validity of judgments within their own borders. This balance allows for national unity in legal matters while respecting the autonomy of individual states. Practically, when someone wants to enforce a judgment from another state, the receiving state will first check if the original court had proper authority and if the judgment was final. If these conditions are met, the judgment will be enforced. This process supports a stable legal environment for individuals and businesses that may have legal matters across state lines. It ensures that decisions made in one state have a consistent effect nationwide. So, the full faith and credit clause plays a vital role in how out-of-state judgments are treated, promoting legal uniformity while respecting state sovereignty and limited government principles.